Phoenix Books presents
Chains of Command by Dale Brown. Lvov, Republic of the Ukraine, Eastern Europe, December 1994. Buoyed by crisp, cold air, the tandem two-seat Mikoyan Gurevich 23UB fighter leapt into the air on a tongue of flame. Pavlo Grigorovich Ticina, a captain first class of Air Defense Aviation of the 14th Air Army, Lvov, Ukrainian Republic, moved the gear handle to the up position as soon as he saw the altimeter swing upwards. Nothing was going to spoil his flying day, not even this cranky old warplane. Ticina was a 28-year-old pilot and flight commander in the Ukrainian Air Force. He checked out the right side of his cockpit canopy on the progress of his wingman for today's orientation flight. His wingman was an F-16D Fighting Falcon fighter from the Republic of Turkey. The sleek tandem fighter was on a goodwill visit representing the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Since the Ukraine had applied for NATO membership earlier in the year, NATO member countries had been doing more of these exchange flights, getting to know their Ukrainian counterparts. Pavlo Ticina never thought he would see his country join a Western military alliance, and he never expected that the West would heartily embrace his country in return. Someday soon, Ticina thought, the Ukraine will be wealthy enough to build planes like the F-16. The Ukraine should sell off its MiG-23s, MiG-27s, and Sukhoi 17s. His fantasy of flying an F-16 Fighting Falcon, emblazoned with a Ukrainian flag on the tail, was just that, a fantasy. So Ticina turned his attention to his back-seater. "Are you all right back there?" "I'm doing fine, sir," came the reply. Ticina had an American combat camera military cameraman from Norton Air Force Base in California in the back seat, filming his entire flight. NATO cameramen and producers had been at Lvov Air Base and other bases all week, conducting interviews and taking pictures. It was a far cry from the old Soviet multilayered secrecy and isolation. Ticina maneuvered east to stay away from the Polish and Slovenian border, even though air traffic restrictions were fairly relaxed. The Polish air traffic controllers liked trying their Ukrainian and English out on the MiG pilots. That was not true of the recently renamed Moldova, unfortunately. For nearly 5 years, a conflict had been raging between ethnic Russians and ethnic Romanians in the former Moldovan Soviet Socialist Republic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?